Hey there, doll collectors and doll lovers of everything doll related. Today I am super excited because, as you can see right in front of you, I have brand new Billie Eilish dolls that were recently released or are about to be released from Playmates. Playmates actually reached out to me after they saw my first video for my Billie Eilish Bad Guy doll review, and they loved the review. There were some negatives in that review, but mostly positives, and they reached out to me and said, hey, would you be interested in getting the dolls and doing a review for the dolls? So of course, I said, heck yes, send it over to me. Being a big fan of Billie Eilish, I think I'm going to be very critical of how the dolls look, as far as like, you know, their accessories, whether they look like Billie Eilish, etc. But I'm super stoked to have them. So thank you again, Playmates, for considering my small channel to basically do an honest review for you guys. And I hope you guys definitely enjoyed this review. And if you do, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can get notified of my future videos. And without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox the first doll. Then we'll move into the collectible doll. So first up, we're gonna take a closer look at this Billie Eilish doll. And she is basically the image of what Billie Eilish was wearing during her 2019 concert in LA at the Shrine Auditorium. So just like the other doll, it is very eco-friendly. As we can see, it's a cardboard box. The doll is 10.5 inches tall and she is fully postable, and of course the box turns into a diorama, which I definitely appreciate so much. So very simplistic, and what I love about this is you can store it easily or, you know, recycle it if you don't want to use it. But, you know, I definitely love to keep the diorama, so definitely suggest you keep the diorama. Other things that also come included with the Billie Eilish doll is of course her stand, and in this case she does come with a microphone, and as far as accessories, she does come with a necklace. So I'm very excited to see her necklace because I think that's one of the things I kind of wanted to see in the other doll was her accessories. So very excited to see accessories on this doll. So it does have some tape over here. I'm gonna just lightly cut that. Also here on the bottom. So the box can easily be opened like this, and this is what I love about the packaging. It's so simplistic. Here on the other side, we can see Billie Eilish's image. Really cool. And of course, she is upside down because her face is in this window right here. And oh my goodness, the screen is absolutely awesome. So I think first up, I'm going to go ahead and build the diorama because that's something I did not do on camera last time, but it's really easy. And fold the diorama together, and I'm just going to lightly bend everything in place so it's not too stiff. And there's the diorama. Very cool for a photo op. And then of course she comes in an eco-friendly packaging. Ta-da! Check her out, guys. Really love this. Okay, so there is a tie here on the back. Okay, so she does come with a stand and instructions on how to put it together. Here's a quick look at the instructions. I'm gonna go ahead and put it together. Ta-da! Simple. You really don't need instructions for it. Again, if you want to adjust the height, this is all you need to do. Just pull the lever up and adjust it to the height you want, and then once you have the height, you push it down so it stays in place. I love the fact that this is green. The other one was yellow, as you guys saw. So it always matches her outfit, I guess. This stand I absolutely love. I just think it's really sturdy, and I really like how you can just lift up the lever and then adjust the height of it. It's very nice. You can definitely do different poses on her, so if you want her levitating on the air, you can easily do that. It will hold her weight, and it does balance properly because this big platform on the bottom of the stand does help out with balancing the doll in case you wanted to have her like kind of like levitating or with one leg up or some weird pose. She's always jumping at her concerts or her videos anyway, so yeah. That's how I have my other one display, honestly. So very nice. As far as her outfit, it is a cotton material t-shirt, very simple. It does say Billie in the front. The front is a little bit small, but other than that, I mean, the details, it has really nice stitching. It's really soft. That she is wearing shorts. And again, we have the Billie name here on the bottom. We have the Velcro here in the back. And then her shorts do have the elastic, so very oversized clothing, just like Billie Eilish. We do have the stripes, painted stripes on her leg. We have a pair of socks that match the outfit. I really love this tennis shoes. Look how unique. I mean, they look really realistic to the video, so I really appreciate that. And I like that they didn't recycle the shoes from the last doll either. So the buckle detail and their higher shoes. Okay guys, as I said, she does come with 2 accessories, and we have a necklace. And I think this necklace is overall really cool. We see a lot of like animal heads. We see a lot of layers of chains, which is something she does in real life. So I think it looks really cool. The only thing I do not like is this material. It is like a rubber material. It is kind of thin, a little flimsy. It also does not sit that well on her neck, and I think it's because of her clothing. So as you can see, it just kind of like sticks out. It's not very eye appealing in my opinion. But if you do remove like the collar part of the shirt, so if she were to wear different clothing, the necklace does sit a little bit better on her neck. But other than that, I mean, it's fine. The other thing she came with is this microphone, and I think the microphone is pretty simple. I wish they would have done like maybe silver on this portion of it just to make it a little bit more eye appealing. But other than that, I mean, those are the accessories aside from the stand that she came with. Guys, so taking a closer look at her body, we can see like the collarbone. Look at the details to the body for this doll. This is something I really appreciate. I love how realistic the body for the doll looks. She's got the thicker arms, thicker legs, thicker calves, and just everything looks really realistic about this doll, and that's something I really appreciate. As well as like the breast or the bust area, it looks very realistic. I wish you guys could see what I see, but I'm not gonna show it on camera. It definitely does not look like pointy and fake like the other dolls out there do. So like I said guys, she does have the 14 points of articulation. We can see the movement in her neck or her head, and look at that guys. This is something I've never seen before, but it is like articulated under, like in the bottom portion of the neck as well as on the top. Look at that, that's so cool. And then of course her head has really good movement, and then we have the movement on the shoulders, the elbows. Look at that guys, see how her arm kind of goes? Whoa, that's so weird, but it's so cool. And then on the wrists. So still not a big fan of her hands, but I think that's just my issue. I think in real life, I know that she has really long nails, and I think that's the thing that's missing on her, is her long nails. So I might have to DIY my own nails with like hot glue or something. Then we have the movement on the waist. We have the movement on her legs, on the upper part of her legs. But look at that booty too. So very realistic booty. We have her knees. I'm a big fan. And then look at her calves. They're very realistic again. And I keep saying her, I mean the doll, because I always refer to him and her for when, not always, but most of the time when I'm talking about my dolls. And then of course we have the movement here on the ankles. Yeah, so pretty much the same body, just different hairdo and of course different clothing. Let me dress her back up. Let's do a comparison of the bad guy Billie Eilish doll and this one. As you can see, the face mold is pretty much the same, but for some reason this one looks like she has a bigger forehead than this one. It could just be me, maybe I'm just blind, but you can see that. And then also her skin tone is basically the same, so the body is recycled. But as far as the clothing, obviously they're not recycled. She's wearing sweater and pants on this one. She's wearing a shirt or a t-shirt and shorts on this one. Look at the shoes. You can definitely see in the shoes that they're not recycled molds. They're totally different. Even like the design of the outside of the shoes is different. Guys, so lastly, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the When the Party's Over Billie Eilish collectible figure. This is definitely going to be my first figure. I did not collect the last one that was released, so I'm curious to see about quality and whether I'm gonna like it or not. I am not too big in collectibles or figures in general. I do have quite a few that are like vintage collectibles from like Sailor Moon or like Knights of the Zodiac, but that's pretty much it. As you can see from the box, it does say it is a 6-inch collectible figure. It is fully postable, and also the box turns into a diorama. This is from the music series, so of course I've seen the video. The video is pretty creepy, but really awesome at the same time. I love this video, and I love how creative Billie Eilish always is. Not only do we have an eco-friendly package like we do every time, but also there is a few items that come included with this collectible item, and we have a chair and a table and a drinking glass that also come included. Basically pretty much the whole scene from the music video, which I absolutely adore, and that freakish, you know, gushing out black blood out of her eyes is just so cool. Anyways, let's go ahead and open it up and take a closer look at everything included. So one of the things I did want to mention is I love how even though the boxes are so simple, they're very artistic. You also have like images everywhere. So you have Billie Eilish here with the gushing out black blood out of her eyes. We have blood splatter here on both sides. That is really cool. Like, I love those details like that, especially from our artistic background. I appreciate it very much. So here is the doll, and she's very well packaged inside. Again, she's fastened by this thing right here. She's wrapped in plastic. So here's the glass, and as you can see, there's liquid painted inside. You can probably also use this with your 11-inch dolls. I mean, if it's like a tiny glass. Okay, so here is the figure, and how cool is she? Look at the details. Like, even though this doll is so tiny, look at the eyebrows. Look at the eyes. The eyes do seem a little pixelated. It could be because it is a smaller figure. Again, I'm not too experienced in collecting figures like this one. Look at the blood just gushing out of her eyes. Very detailed. And then look at that. The paint goes all the way down her neck, and it's splattering her clothes. I'm usually not a fan of like molded plastic, but I know that most figures, collectible figures like this, are like molded plastic. So I can't be comparing this to like a general 11-inch doll or Barbie or anything like that, because it's not the same thing. But look at the attention to detail. Like, you can see the wrinkles in the shirt. That is super cool. Like, I don't think my figures obviously are vintage, so I know they don't have this much detail. There seems to be like a broken, I'm not sure if it's broken or it's just a mold issue there. So I don't know, maybe I can super glue that or something. But and then it seems like it does have some articulation on the arms. That is super cool. And look at that, guys, the jewelry. Like, you can see all her rings and her bracelets, and of course there is articulation on her hands. Her arms and hands have articulation, and it seems like her hand is molded to hold the glass. Let's see if it fits. Yeah, so she's able to hold the glass. How cool is that? So they thought of details. And of course, this one is also articulated. The hand too. She's got more rings on this hand. Like, the hair is not like a solid blue or anything like that. Like, there's actual highlights. And what I mean by highlights, I don't mean like, oh, she's got blue highlights in her hair, kind of like blonde highlights. What I mean is like the reflection of difference between like shades and dark shades and lighter shades. I like that a lot. That's so cool. Like, this music video is awesome, and I think this doll is definitely representing 100% the video. And she's got the black splatters right there, articulation on the knees. We see articulation on the ankle part. Those should look cool. So again, look at the detail of the wrinkles on the clothing. And one of the things too is this shirt. This shirt is like a rubbery material, so it's different from the molded plastic. That is so cool. What's under here? Let's see. Oh wow, guys, check it out. She even has like the black paint on her under her shirt, even though you can't see it. That's really cool that they even paid attention to the details that you are not even gonna see. And look at that, guys. She's articulated under her chest area. That is so cool. And oh, she also has the articulation on the waist. There is so much articulation to this doll. And we have her multiple chains, and that's just that comes with her rubbery top, so it's together. It's not an extra accessory or anything like that. Let me know in the comments below if you collect figures like this. Are they all as posable as this? What do you think of this Billie Eilish when the party's over doll, and whether it would meet the expectations of the other collectible dolls? Because honestly, I'm just, I don't know. So yeah, I'm curious to find out from you guys, so let me know in the comments below what you think. Let's go ahead and put on the paper accessories that she came with, or the cardboard accessories, real quick. Okay guys, so here are the other cardboard accessories. I am not a big fan of cardboard accessories at all. Yeah, so honestly, I don't care much for the cardboard accessories. I would have just been happy just with the glass and the figure. But I do definitely appreciate how they actually did like a 3D effect to the box. So not only do you have like the view of the chair like going forward, also if you look at the side, there is like the side of the chair. If you look at it from the back, there's the back of the chair. So that's kind of nice that they did that. So there you have her. Again, let me know in the comments below what you think of this collectible figure. Overall, I really do like the quality, and I'm seriously gonna go buy the other one just so I can have both of them now. And I hope that the quality of the other one is just as good as this one. So very excited to go ahead and purchase that. But let me know in the comments below what you think of her. Let me know in the comments below what you think of both the fashion doll and the collectible figure. Do they meet your expectations? Let me know, because I'm really curious to know what you think about this doll. As being a fan of Billie Eilish, it definitely met my expectations. As soon as I saw the first doll that was released and the quality, I knew that I was going to be collecting all of them. So it's no surprise there that I also like this doll, but it's really surprising that I like the collectible figure, because that's something I do not collect and I'm not too knowledgeable in. If you guys are interested in purchasing any of these dolls, the collectible figure or the fashion doll, I'll be sure to include the links of where they're going to be available. I know they're going to be available at Target, most likely Amazon, and for sure Billie Eilish's website, because I checked last time when you guys had questions and they were available through Billie Eilish's website too. The retail prices for the fashion dolls here in the US will be $29.99 and $39.99 in Canada. For the collectible figure, the retail price in the US will be $19.99 and $24.99 in Canada. So be sure to check out the links down below if you're interested in purchasing the dolls. They're not affiliate links, so don't worry guys. My review is 100% honest, and what my thoughts and opinions are on both the fashion doll and collectible figure. Your opinion might be different, and I totally respect that. But I definitely want to say thank you so much, Playmate Toys, for providing the dolls to me so I can give an honest review to you guys. It is so cool that they're so confident in their product that they do not mind an honest review. So I definitely appreciate that for sure. Also, I did want to mention that last time you guys had questions whether the dolls were going to be available worldwide, and yes, they're eventually going to be available worldwide, but the first releases will be here in the US and Canada, and eventually within a few months they should be available worldwide. I do not have any information about what stores they will be sold at, but as soon as I find out, I'll be sure to include that in my Instagram. So be sure you follow me in my Instagram. It is Jen Sells Closet. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can get notified of my future videos. Hope everybody's staying safe out there, and take care. I will see you next time. Adios.